little bit. So a lot of this is going to be on Tex, former G2 player, or at least with this roster when they were on the guard.
Yeah, it's going to be a triple jump over, no baiting it out, there's no time for it. Leaf having to stick this plant down, but already evens it up, 3 versus 3. And potentially even more. Tex is just absolutely ripping them to pieces. Players are grouped up though, everybody from a familiar location. That's a clone, don't want to be tricked out by that. Valen still tucked up close to this box and angle up and over, but still that is nice. Wrangles the rifle in his hand, still kills to be claimed, but they can't remove this guy. And right from behind the TP, saving Demon 1 just from a little bit of that danger. The errors of his ways, but he cannot escape the ire.
Up to ults that are going to matter significantly here. Lysol online for the defense. So far we've just seen
shutting him down in his path. Still, there's no slowing down this one now. With 35 seconds left, G2 have to get a move on inside the smoke. King be playing spoiler to them. Only the one before the trade is instantaneous. And G2 are relentless.
Only Tex left alive. Visal in hand. No point investing.
Unless he opens it up. The barrel baits out the shot. Hello, Tex. Lovely with the move. Battling fake TPs. Just aiming to bait him out, seeing most of it, jumping around, and he seems to have an inclination still to pull. A bit of safety, time being burnt off the clock, and now Tex has to force that issue. Valen, bit of damage done. Jogamo, I have to respect it.
And they're going back and clearing for art control as well. They've planted for art, so this is an area of the map that they can hold. They can give up that normal position towards backside.
Pinged out over the positioning, flashes in their face as Demon 1. I mean, letting them know exactly where they stand. King steps up to the mark and deals with the challenge. That is Jogamo. Still, it's going even across the board. Now that Cosmic Divide splits up the site. Still, it's on the wrong side of things. It's going to be accessible to a degree here. The pull going to be making a good go with it, but what's the next layer of things? It's a 2v4 LEV. Backs against the wall. You're forced into essentially to save again if you even can. Can you get out of dodge? Oh, it's Jonah P. Excuse me. Still watching every angle of retreat.
Bring something to the table in these early rounds, and yet it just has not materialized. The set plays are gorgeous from G2 again.
Is this miscommunication? I mean, the Astral Wall, it looks like
I
was expecting the default plant.
Yes, I think so. I'm looking to fend off this attempt.
An attempt to plug back in too, but just wading into the open arms, open sight lines of these players. Dangerous team, the G2 are, man. Not many chances whatsoever here for LEV, but maybe with the money coming back into their pockets into the next round, get some guns online, but there needs to be a committal and a delayed play with a util pull, slowing them all the way down. G2 looking to see if they can grapple their way into this, but it's into the firing line! Kill feed, filling up entirely. Nice shade of blue still. Don't want to overextend into this one! Leaf, you monster! And the punish was inside, backing away, cowering. Trying to put whatever he can in between him and the enemy. Lovely peek though. Lovely shot on top of it. Horn up and over. Trent forced forwards. Spots out of positioning, and then now he's getting the chase and the move. Isolated. He's read down through that fight. Definitely got the read onto it. A tap, baiting up on top of the.
Trent! The read the flank coming through because he hadn't faced a second player in so long there. Even with the recon dart not being broken. Another situation where it should have been Leviathan winning the round. And G2 on an individual level play that masterfully. How has he done that?
Ludicrous flick.
They were already in control.
Gives you those options, especially that Hunter's Fury in the hands of a few of them. A couple of pings and a couple of tags. Orders necessary. Com is toppled. King has to take risks now. Steps up and players lined up. 2 taken away. Straight from the fight. Clones in your face. Flashed up. Quick scopes in play. It's a different test in front of us. It's Leviathan. A bit of an uphill climb.
Well, have a look at this, Brent. They're about to have a massive clash over towards B.
Plenty of bodies as well. Plenty of action. Kickoff flashes up and over the top as well. Still G2. The one's winning out. They got that player advantage. Back horse, maybe not accounted for, but still you got to think trades might be online. Flash to try and take that peak. Timings here. Com just the one, and Tex was dealt with. Hell of a task here for him, and chipping him away. Tap tap with pistols.
A precise vandal shot to open things up.
Trying to see if they can cook something up. Forcing the respect out of him. Spam, stray bullets. It's lead raining down, but no casualties. Plant tapped. They're waiting for the next layer of things. Just wondering if it's there, Lee. What is that? Just absolutely tears them to pieces. In through the back. King gotta step up. Spike. Drop down, isolated, seconds remaining, forced to stick it away. Tex has to defend, faced by just two. Damn much of the odds still. It's going to be Swarm jumping, peeking, tracking. Oh, the right clicks in hand. No chances. Flash occurring, I can hear it now, footsteps, and here it is, a brawl to be taken, Stinger in hand, exactly in the range where Jorgmo should be favoured, right?
Oh,
listen, Sheriff's in hands, rifles, but they all fall. And Com deals with it. Picks up the rifle, the upgrade, but he needs to win this fight out.
Has gone as well.
Just watching for everything, man. Every possibility.
We're gonna run our game plan actually. We're gonna make sure we're even more in the lead actually.
なんかもう究極ミスがないチームって感じ。NA 地域っぽくないねこいつら。
Not allowed to pull a single
で強いし。
That's what they're pushed back into. Cosmic Divide splits it all the way up. They see the barrel though. They know exactly where Demon 1 is going to be placed. This is a rapid approach to get themselves back into it. Nightfall scatters, sound cues cut away, all to their own, all offloaded. But this is carnage into the final few moments. How do you contest with this, man? To the north side, I have missed this one. Seen the players already squaring up, fighting each other. Flashes are collecting all sorts of value. Potentially! Jorgmo up in the sky. Sky high indeed. Just removes two of them like an angel of death. And Jonah P can't even be removed, man. Backup and reinforcements arriving to collect up the stragglers right from behind. Still Spike dropped down, and Tex has chances, opportunities. Does he know that Leaf is there? Spike picked up, Spike picked up, he gotta know. Flash up and over, dodging, drifting, the movement is all over the place. It's a team, Flash is self-right, drifting around now.
If there is any justice in the world, Tex will win this round.
Turrets, catching contact, you're forcing the issue, man. Oh, gonna hit his drone.
リーフンペパで見てよ。
Play off the back of
も
it.
ちろん。
Wait a second, fault line. Pushing these players back and
実
away
マジ
here.
素晴らしすぎるなそれ。
Okay, well, just getting away with murder now, aren't we? Still,
ああ
Sheriffs
でも
knocking and toppling, the heads are rolling. Doubled up. It's a high-low setup.
On an off angle as well.
Yeah, good luck breaking this. Leaf would have to almost toggle to see if he can get it done. Hold on. Spotting just the
こ
shoulder.
れウルトもあるぞ。
Receives his kill.
He has the ult.
Knows where the two of them are. Spotted a killjoy. The tank does have the ult. Showstopper might be necessary, but not offloading it, not using it.
It took everything to get there, but the thrifty round off the back of Demon 1 hitting some beautiful Sheriff shots. Finally, the aim god showcasing why we know him for that kind of talent.
Give me delays to try and get this util out and over. Showstopper through into spawn, and it just wraps around. Brings Tex down to the grave.
The only player that could have really stopped this.
Plant.
Oh, Com going for a swing. I was going to say, the only player that could have really stopped this was Natank, because he's also got his Razor online.
I'm going fast, man.
They are pushing.
Yeah, breach ult. Scattering these players around, trying to knock them around like bowling pins. Rocket straight through the door. This is Anarchy in action. And Trent's going to try and lock this one down himself. Steel Garden now overlaid on top. Guns and weaponry still alive and kicking in the hands of a few of these players. But Com is a one-man army. He's taking it over. Hunter's Fury is earned. Now being used to see if they can cleave away into the side. Jorgmo nowhere to stand. And safety. Not really an option
レビ
there
こ
for
れ綺
Leaf.
麗にリテイクするのすごいな。
They're up towards tower as well. Smoke's going to make it awfully difficult. Molly's at the feet on top of it, and there are bodies falling off onto the side. Twisting around 180 degrees. Tex couldn't stand against it.
武器ゲロ弱だけどアルマゲドンもあるし。
Debating out all sorts of things. There's a Brimont used to grant him a bit of space, but no one watching it as the smokes
武
dissipate.
器持ちが死んじゃったな
In through
変
main,
な
a
感
fight
じ
to
で
be。taken if Leaf ends up toppling.
ナイス
Be
グレうま
monumental, and the tank knows it. Trying to drift back into the picture, but as he goes for that reload, Trent is happy to oblige. And there's only one left
う
standing.
わ
It's
ーこれタワー
Com.
まで。
Trying to go for it wide in the face. A satchel to the side.
Armageddon.
Barely surviving. There.
誘導サルボ
Ultra Salvos has everything to play
Armageddon
for again.
でこ
Calling
の
in
後
the
誘
air
導サルボが
support.
また飛んできますと。
Com is pushed back for but a moment. Back onto it. Salvos now needs to be pulled out. It's a brutal watch. It really is. And the options dwindling away from to play with. First peak done, time still available, potential there! But no, he knows that intuitively the timer is ticking and he might not even get out with the gun. Is it valuable?
Look at this push out over towards the dish side. While G2 are running one of their rare slow rounds here on Fracture, the tank king taking space.
Oh, no way. Absolutely no chance. Com's trying to get mid-round info with his drone and they just aftershock him.
Salvo is still online. You can't use the lockdown at the moment.
Tex might want to go for this anyway. Just throw it out, man. He's been holding it in his back pocket for the longest time possible. There's a timing to be taken. Jorgamo trying to go for this one. Plant is down. Salvo's going to be used to try and force this fight. Not for the lockdown. You haven't dealt with that. Brimstone ultimate offline. Leaf still taken away. Two of the players of Leviathan. He claims that space despite the fact that he is detained. Everybody up and top and over into tower. The Molly will shut them out. Steal them out of the picture, trying to step up to it, but that is a brave challenge indeed. Demon 1. He's forged in these fires and he's going to try and make the moves himself. No way!
That's unbelievable!
Oh, that is brutal.
You can see what he's going. Well, it doesn't look like it yet.
No. Be punished for it. Here it is. Fast. Off the rim. Oh my god, man! It's a casualty of the friendly fire, but he's still alive and kicking. Up and over the top.
Spike's gone down on the south side.
Just seeing if they can rip away, tear away any sort of semblance of map control from these players. They're going to be trying to take these fights, overlaying the smokes.
Jogamo got ult. He got ult.
And here it is. Gonna stop it in his hands. Up close. But his rifle's doing the work. Texas sprayed them all down. 1 minute left in the round, by the way. It's down to that 1v1. Just spotting themselves barely.
Rolling Thunders. Just getting bullied. Watch him bounce up and down there over towards the box. And what a play from Tex, hidden inside the smoke, kind of baiting Demon 1 to get his triple kill. And Leaf, third kill of the round. For G2 that pushes him over the line.
Oh, that's a nice one. Tank though, quickly accosted onto the position, swinging around here. Com's still there, he wants to go for a bite of the apple. Push back and away over the aftershock. Demon 1 creeping and crawling off from the side. That raw aim on display for but a moment before he's put in his grave and across the zip lines. Whee! Leaf gonna be looking to rejoin his team, his teammate.
They have to cross King's sideline.
And they're way open to it. Not anticipating that these players could be there. This is that. Swarming together though, pack mentality. Backs to the wall though! And nobody anticipating it, still got and offloaded, and why not? Rip the guns away, King. Forced down to the secondary sidearms and sidesteps the bullets. Elite. It's G2's own. And Leaf is just taking pot shots, peeking up and over here. Grimald in through the back, spraying and praying. Sometimes you need a bit of divine intervention.
How has Leaf got 2 with a stinger in this spot? How has he got 3?
There's no way that you're forcing the issue to this degree. Pressure pushed and mounting onto Jonah P. And Trent left alone into it. That is reaction times at work. Salvo's in his hand. Peace of mind granted. Opens the door. Playing a bit of mind games. Demon 1 diffusing, sticking half onto the board. That gives him win cons to play himself out of this one. Knows the shots fired! And Trent, what is that?
Individual. They have Aftershock, they have 2 shocks, they have Brim Molly as well. They've got lineups for everything. This is a weird round.
しかも倍も全部これ遅延だから。で、ここから遅延お祭りが始まる。まず1個。で、次、アフターショック、ブリムモロも飛んできて、あれブリムモロ飛んでくるよね。そうだよね。飛んできて、ブリムモロ飛んできて、ハーフいったのマジで偉くて、で、次、アフターショックとショックダーツが飛んでくるんだけど、大丈夫？To the world, can even get this one.
で、ショックダーツも飛んでくる。いい遅延だね。Oh, that is beautiful from Leviathan. That is such a cheese round pistol strat. It's nerdy, isn't it? On the pistol round, you're not really going to have a hard sight anchor on A. Leaving the tank basically just a die.
これはマジうまい。
That is so cheap.
They have a lineup, nano swarm, reflank through spawn. G2 even read that. But not quite anticipating there, Valen, that he was going to get caught. Ash and a recon, making it feel like they're taking tree control.
That's an awkward one to try and peek themselves into, but it was util to supplement. Right there behind him, and they hear the footsteps jumping around. Jorgamo wants to try and put the difference maker in against his former teammate. Taking a fight straight to him. Killing on the shoulder though, Jonah P.
If Valen gives away a cheap one, I mean, that flash even is giving them such good information.
Wow.
That Valen should be paying attention, waiting for contact here.
Worthless. Dodging the lines of util. On his way. Flash play and a peek. Trying to swing out and take these fights straight to them. Bit too much to overcome though. Still, like you said, they get the case. It does get dicey.
And it could do here at Dish.
Here's a tap. Yeah, Demon 1 was not anticipating that. That is a fast fault line. They're wrapping onto it. Jorgamo though.
今のめっちゃウケる。ジョージーもすんげえ速度でシーッた。
I love this protocol. Flush out the lurker that you think is going to be on the other
マジ今
side.
の死に方おもろいな。
2 gets one step closer. Trent will see if he can put a stop to it. But if anything else to combo on sides. Okay, I mean, listen, just the sour was enough, but what can Leaf do? Stinger in hand. Doubled up, high-low. Up against Rifles, Leaf would have to be Divine Intervention. I think we can stand that chance. He's going for it.
But this is not one of those winnable spots. This is not one of those winnable spots.
They main, that was a big question mark. Now they want to offload it. Okay, Breach Hole. Here's the go button and an aftershock in your face. Good luck dealing with that. The tank wasn't long for the world.
Oh, Tex had a free kill. Went back for it, double dipped. Gets rewarded.
Straight up and over as well.
Small comms issue there from Trent. He didn't realize that the wall had been tripped at Dish.
Just waiting for these players to try and contact back into him. Demon 1. Wrap it again.
It's time for Jorgamo to go for the rotate. He's the one with the showstopper. He's the one with the power to shut down an attacking round.
They're going into Leaf, man. He is hard committed into that corner. Not knowing where he's going to be peeked from, and a delayed peek at that. Demon 1 eventually deals with him. Showstopper. The wall of fire and brimstone and fury at your feet. And targets acquired. Valen left into that 1v1 versus Tex. And let's see it happening in real time.
He got them out to an early beginning on Pearl. Not that the rest of the team could really convert, but here, finding those important kills and winning a 1v1 that should have been salvos. Seeking to at least defend by a bit of time here for Leaf. Not going to be even using it for that plant denial lockdown. Remote was used, get themselves in. It was indeed, and still sidestepping, tiptoeing into the site. Rifles in the hands of these few players. Chaos needs to be played towards. Pandemonium maybe that can pave the way, but King sticking that plant down, and it opens up these fights. Isolated. There's no help in sight. Armageddon now, there's no sidestep in that. And Tex.
Timing!
Used to try to help Leaf. And yet somehow, Trent pulls out 3 outrageous sheriff shots from Halls off the back of the space.
Here it is.
He's under a lot of pressure here. Even misses the stun and still got the stun out from Jonah P too. Jonah P's going to be under pressure.
Making moves. Satchel's up and over. It doesn't actually direct his gaze up and around. Spots it though. Jonah P lurking off to the side. Won't be able to defend that position. Oh, now you're seeing it. That is a lot of util. Kitchen sink being thrown and chucked over towards Sand. Nade in the hands of Jorgamo just to buy him a bit of space in the room. Down towards drop. It rebounds the wrong way. Still gunplay. What's happening? It rains the day.
What's happening?
It's a great question, Josh. How is this happening? Shock darts. Are they going to save you here at all? Sticking the defuse all the way. The timing is just off on it. Players toppled. Supposed to be the first.
Honestly, he can talk his shit. He's at the top of the scoreboard looking like one of the best players in the world.
Not escaping that. Good tracking from Jorgamo. Plucks the tank straight out of the sky.
A
lot of util being expended just to try and force G2 back and away here, but they're happy to wait this one out. Giving up control of this one. They want to try and play retake into it. Smokes are fading, and here it is. Okay, fast play. Pushing themselves in through the spawn, but a fault line to respond. And it's beautifully placed. G2 doing enough to slow it down. Leaf's timing is impeccable. He's always there. It's a 3-piece from behind. Arcade control is his. And Com, not a rifle to work with, just a judge in hand. And we've seen that gun do dirty, dirty things, but not in this spot. Planted back and away from him. Valen happily sticks it. Safety in numbers, G2 have got it. Even trying to take this gun away from him, that is brave. In the plane of setup, Jorgamo did not know that he was open to it. Still slowed down. There's 25 seconds left here, Josh. And still Leaf trying to be that playmaker. Drifted in and out, up top of tower, just spotting the shoulders. This util flying forwards. Counter spam is ordered. It's Trent and Val, and they're saving the day for him in left van. Pushed to the brink and pushed back entirely. That's a map sealed up here.
いや
G2.
これ G2 マジで強いわ。